Hey everyone, my name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar. We are going to talk today about open D tuning because I'm going to teach hard to say, but this is going to be two different videos. Just today, just now, we're going to do the chords to hard to say, and there's a lot of different chords, and they're specific to open D tuning, and that's fantastic. And then I'm going to put a card in here, and you can go right to the teaching video. But what we're going to do now is just do the chords, and you can pick up the video tomorrow. Okay, so here we go. Open D is D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. So what we've got here is the first chord in hard to say will just be an open string chord like that. And you don't put your hand on the guitar or anything like that. So that's just an open D. The next chord is a harmonic, which is right here on the 12th fret. If you're not sure how to do harmonics, you can look up my video on harmonics. And what you do is you just basically touch the string. You don't push down on the string, you know, like you're going to bar it, but you just touch it right over the 12th fret. And when I mean over the 12th fret, I'm talking like right on top of it. And it sounds like that. That's a D chord also. It's an octave higher than that open D. Now the next chord is this one, which is the 7th fret, which is an A chord actually, because the song goes like that. So you go D, D, A, D. So the next chord is this one right here. Now it looks like an E7 in standard tuning, but really what it is, it's a G with a B bass. And those three notes right there on the A string, the D string, and the G string, it gives us a G with a B bass. And I'm kind of ignoring that low D and the high D and the A droning, those three notes that are droning. And for some of these chords, when I name them, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ignore those droning notes. That's one of the unique properties of the open D tuning, is you've got those open D, D, and that A note, like that. The next chord is going to be, this finger goes down a string. We're on the 3rd string up, 1st fret. The second finger goes on the 4th string up, 2nd fret. And you want the A string open, and those 5 strings, that's an A7 chord. That's actually, if you play the 4 inside strings, it's an A7. And then we have, next we have an open D again. So we have that open D, D, A, D, G with the B bass to A7, back to open D. Now the next chord in line will be the G minor, like this. Remember, we're ignoring the open D, but these 3 strings right here, those are a G minor chord. This is like an E chord, but it's up on the 1, 2, 3. You're up 3 frets. So that's a G minor. Now when we do this, when we do that progression there in hard to say, we're going to be playing that G minor, then we're going to go to the A with a C sharp bass. Oh, did I not talk about that yet? No, it's the same thing as the G with the B bass, only up 2 frets. So it's on the 3rd fret and the 4th fret. A with a C sharp bass to G with the B bass. So it's going to go like that. G minor. I'm putting my thumb here and muting that D string. A with a C sharp bass, G with a B bass, open D. Now, I've seen some people play this E chord, you know, it looks like an E chord, and take it down a fret, and then take it down 2 frets, to the first and second fret, and play it like that. So it sounds like this. Okay. I personally don't love that, and I'll tell you why. Because this G minor, when you bring all three of those notes down a fret, it makes an F sharp minor, and then you do it 2 more frets, you bring it down 2 more frets, and it makes an E minor, and then you go down to open D. Well, that's the sound you get. Some people think that's really cool and everything. I like this sound. I like to take that G minor and I lift this finger up, my ring finger, third finger, and mute the D string with my second finger that's on the A string. And I do the same thing with the G with the B bass. So it's got G minor, A with the C sharp bass, G with the B bass, and there we are. I like that better than the... Now, you may dispute with me on that, but I'll tell you that these parallel chords are not my favorite. And I do like the, what is this? The G minor in the key that we're in is a minor 4, going to the A with the C sharp bass is a 5 inversion, G with the B bass is a 4 inversion to open D, instead of a 4, minor 3, minor 2, open 1. I like that. Minor 4, 5, 4, 1. I like that better. Okay, that's why I do that. Let's go on. All right, now there's one more thing. There's one more chord that we need to do when we're going into the bridge. We go like this. So we go G minor, A with a C sharp bass, and I'm going to play these 3 notes, oops, with 1 finger. It works really well for me with 1 finger. So I'm on the 7th fret, I'm playing the 7th fret A, 7th fret D, 7th fret G string. That makes an A chord, ignoring all the open strings, right? Now we're into the bridge. It's hard to say where love went wrong. When we get into the bridge, it's hard to say where love went wrong. That part right there, we got a G with a B bass. It's hard to say where love went wrong. These low 4 notes, okay, that's our chord right there. It's an E7. E, B, D, G sharp. And then there's a C sus2 right there on those 3 notes. Of course, you can play all the strings. And then we got an E minor. E minor. Right here. 1st fret on the G string, and then these 2, it's actually an E minor 7, isn't it? Because it's got that D in it. F sharp minor with that droning D again, and then a G minor, just like that. Do we have any other chords? No, that's it. Those are all the chords. So you can use those chords in other songs. You can make up your own songs with these chords. It's really great. All right, let's jump right into the next video. Look at, see, it'll come up here in a second, the box that'll show you. Just click on that and go to the next video for the guitar lesson for Hard to Say. See you in a sec.